Welcome. Now boarding. Please take your seats and prepare for takeoff. Before you do, please like and subscribe. Enjoy your flight.
Oh, it's still the wrong. I gotta change that. It's not No Damn Simmer anymore. Let's not get anything confused. I don't think I've ever streamed this late at night before. I don't know why I'm doing it now, to be honest. I have no idea why I'm doing it this late. Nobody's gonna watch it, but I've had a long week at work. Long. Well, first of all, welcome everybody to the All About Aviation channel. Yes, we're back. We're back. All About Aviation channel. We're back. Welcome everybody. We're gonna fly in I really don't know what part of Africa this is, to be honest. I know it's West Africa. It's before the Horn. Like it's like right in that like armpit area of Africa. I'll show you in a minute. Actually, let me show you now. Let me go to while I'm talking. Go here and actually let me do this real quick. Turn that off. 1 second. But yeah, no, it's been a hell of a week at work. It's been good. I mean, I enjoy what I do, but it just takes a lot out on me. I don't have much time to do anything else that I need to do around the house, with the kids, for the kids. So make time where I can for flights. Tomorrow I'll be flying quite a bit more. Same with Monday. And I think I'm going to do what I did before, where I just like plan out like 4 or 5 flights and have the thumbnails ready, have the flights ready, and then when it's when I can do the flight, I have everything I need ready, because a lot of the time coming up with the flight and getting the thumbnail together, I mean, some of that times that takes quite a bit of work. All right, so here's the actual flight. It is a real flight from Franceville. I think it's Ghana, actually. I think that's what GA is. Pretty short flight. Afrilink ATR 7200. Here's the flight right here on Flight Aware. Gabon, that's what it is. Gabon. Yeah, it seems like it flies every day, pretty much. Yeah, it doesn't start picking up to here, but the airport is right here. So today we're going to be coming out. We're going to be picking up a airway around here. And we're going to fly it to an arrival, do this ILS approach, and then come in and land. So it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, whether somebody checks us out or not, I don't really care. I don't fly for y'all. I fly for me. I do it because I enjoy it. Making of the videos, I enjoy talking and I enjoy making videos. So it's a very easy thing to do. Just pretty much plug and play. So let's go ahead and plug and play this ATR. We are in MS 2024, as you can see. Got the sound now turned on for the aeroplane. Let's get a little sound from music going as well. And let's go ahead and get in this airplane. Yeah, man, this airplane's pretty nice. This Afrilink. Now, this is not like a third-party livery or anything like that. It's standard for the ATR. It's pretty nice. Oh, look, it does put the that is cool. This is the actual registration number for the airplane. That's cool that it puts it on there. Does it put it on the tail at all? Let me see. Yes, it does. I like when they do that. When you can customize the tail number here. That is cool. All right, very cool. Let's get inside this airplane, get this bitch turned on. Being that it's an ATR, it's not a whole lot you really got to do with this airplane. There is an APU in this airplane. It's kind of a hidden, kind of like oh, what do we call these things? Like an Easter egg kind of thing. So let's go to aircraft. Let's get our ground power connected. Get the tail prop put in. Ground powers are connected. Make sure they're outside. All right, well, it looks like they're out there. Either way, if we have it or we don't, we'll still be okay. We have an APU. Like I said, it's a hidden APU. All right, let's get the airplane turned on. All right, well, it says the external power is available. I'll show you how to do the APU regardless. All right, let's go ahead and put the battery on. Put on the external power here and here. All right, that looks good. Let's go ahead and put on the nav lights. I forget if these work. Yeah, no, they don't work. Okay. All right, let's put on the lights around the cockpit here. Overhead lights. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and bring in our flight plan. Go to flight plan, import. Set the flight plan. Set our fuel. Set our payload. According to our flight plan, should have takeoff weight of 20,400. Pretty close. Let's load the airplane. So gross weight 20,005. Passenger and cargo. All right, that's close enough. Let's load this up. Close. Very good. And then one nice thing about this airplane I love is how it's got these click spots on here. Now you can turn these off or on. I have them on tonight so we can see it. But like, you just click what you want. You know? All right, cockpit preparations, normal. All right, we don't have anything to do. Packs. Let's get, make sure the flight plan is good. Crawl. Should have runway 15, I believe, to take off. Yeah, 15 to detonate. Alright, let's go to full. Let's plug in ILS B16. Let's go to V. At Z. X. Well, I don't. Oh, here's V. Staring right at it. All right, Antonio 1L is our arrival. Okay. And Lelat is our transition. Execute. And from. All right, I guess the airway doesn't really matter. Okay, that's fine. We can just get rid of that. Let's click on, I believe here we need to click clear first, I think. Yep. Okay. Execute. Very good. So that's all done. Very good. We can go to menu, data, initialization, all right, position, all right, GPS position is good. Nav data, that looks okay. Flight plan, all right, let's do weights. I believe this is okay. Gross weight 20,005. Close enough. Reserve 60,000. Okay, fuel flow. Okay, good. That looks good. We have a cruising altitude of 16,000 feet. That's good. Weight. That looks okay again. And we should have 700 kilograms. Okay. Oh no, fuel block is 23. Okay. That's okay. Trim. Alright, so it looks like we're all pretty much good to take off. Oh, let me look at units here. Units, feet, miles, kilograms, hectopascals. Okay, that's all good. Yeah, I think we're okay. Our flight plan is in. So let me show you how to do this APU deal. So what you want to do, if you're going to use an APU, we're not going to do it today, but what you would do is this prop brake, you would activate it. Put your starter here. And then start pump 1, or pump 2 actually. And once it gets up to, you know, 20-25% or N2, then you just put the fuel cutoff lever up to feather, and then put it into auto setting, and that'll act as the APU if you don't have an APU. So all right, let's go ahead, and I don't even know if we'll have an availability for Sayintentions here. Let me see. Ramp, radio check, center, departure. See, I don't see ATIS, which it's not that big of a deal. I don't really care if we have ATIS or not. Let me pull the flight plan into here. Load from flight plan. See. Download. Okay. That's all done. That's all done. All right, very good. All right, let's see what Sayintentions is going to say here. Let's do center. Make sure I can switch frequencies as well. All right, that's all the way up. We have that on. That's good. And VHF, we have 121. Let's see if we can switch. Oh, I love it. All right, very good. Let's see here. What airport are we at? Franceville? Vengi Center. Afrilink 123 requesting IFR clearance to Libreville. We have information. No mic from audio.
Afri 123, information is correct. Clear to Libreville. After departure, fly radar vectors detour, then as filed. Departure runway 15. Initial climb to 5,000. Departure on
I am going to put on the APU
decimal 1.
in case we do an actual pushback. Clear to Libreville after departure. Fly radar vectors to detonate, then is filed. Departure on runway 15, initial climb to 5,000. Departure on 121.1, squawk 2647, Afrilink 123. Alright, what am I missing here?
Afri 123, read back correct. Contact tower
I never pushed the start button.
118.7 when ready.
Start button. Very good. We can move this up now.
Captain Gregory, boarding has commenced, and the first passengers are aboard the plane. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Air Central Flight 123A, heading to the lovely city of Libreville. My name is Caroline, and along with my fellow crew members, Jean, Pierre, Marie, and Claire.
Afrilink ramp, Franceville ramp. Afrilink 123 requesting tug for pushback.
Stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're here to help. Thank you for choosing Air Central, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
All right. So all of that is now good. APU is on. Put our beacon light on. RMDs. Alright, that all looks good. Let's wait for the tug to get the ground shit disconnected. Tail prop, wheel chocks, power units. Alright, currently the barometer, at least where we're going, the barometer is 1018 or 1008, so let's plug that in. We'll give this tug a couple of minutes. If it doesn't show up, we'll just ditch it like we've done before. Alright, comms are good. Transponder is on standby, that's fine. TCAS is on auto. Traffic above, weather we have on. Well, that's good. See where this tug is at. Oh, that shouldn't be spinning. There we go. Alright, there we go. Prop brake is now on. Alright, let's give it another moment. We'll give it another minute. He's not around soon. We're just gonna use slew mode and back up. I won't say intentions. You guys are better than this. You can get a tug here a lot quicker than 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Alright, let's tell them you can cancel the tug. Franceville ramp, you can cancel the tug for Afrilink 123. We got our own ride. Okay, let's click on center again and get our pushback and engine start approved. Maybe we can use this. Franceville control, Afrilink 123 requesting pushback and engine start clearance.
Afri 123 unable to assist with pushback and engine start clearance. Please contact ground control for that request.
Yeah, we don't really have ground control here, so. Alright, we'll just do it anyways. Let's go. Okay, that's done. And we can program shit later. Let's go ahead and get engine number 1 rolling. That's spinning now. He's up to auto for this one. And then in order to get the other one spinning, we need to turn the prop brake off. And a lot of times we need to pull this lever all the way back. And then back up again. Let's try it again. Perfect. All right, very good. Now that's spinning. Put that back up to auto. We have to make sure we can get this TRU turned on. Very good, that's on. If you're having trouble getting TRU turned on, you need to make sure that the throttles are a little bit above GI here. They're a little bit above GI, you'll be able. All right, flaps down. Let's lock the door here. On our weather. And we're gonna remove the parking brake and do a little takeoff configuration test. That's a little scary that actually worked. That shouldn't have worked. Didn't do one thing here. We need to go ahead and do set takeoff trim. That should be 1.2 up.
The cabin is ready for departure.
1.2 up. Okay, TRU is on. All right, well, let's get out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard Air Central Flight 123. Departing from Mavengai El Hajj Omar Bongo on Dimba International Airport and heading to Libreville Leon Maba International Airport.
All right, we look good. Let's go.
Your lead flight attendant today, and it's my pleasure
one thing I want to check
introduce
is this
our
real
Captain
quick.
Gregory and our first officer, Long Duck Dong. Assisting me in the cabin are my wonderful colleagues, Jean,
good.
Pierre, Marie, and Claire.
Looks good.
Our flight time today is expected to be
good.
1 hour and 18 minutes.
All right, very good.
Cruising at
Bring
an
up,
altitude of 16,000 feet. Now,
map here.
if I could have your attention for a moment, I'd like to take you through the safety
airport.
procedures on our ATR 72-600 aircraft.
Okay, let's go.
Firstly, to fasten your
Park and brake
seatbelt,
off.
insert the metal tip into the buckle until it clicks. To adjust, pull the strap so it's snug across your lap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. We recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. In the event of a change in cabin pressure, oxygen masks will automatically drop from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put on your own mask before assisting others. Your life vest is located under your seat. In case of a water landing, remove the vest from its pouch, slip it over your head, and fasten the straps around your waist. Inflate the vest by
I haven't flown since Tuesday night, I don't think.
For further inflation if necessary. There are 4 emergency
I haven't done
exits
anything,
in this
like
aircraft,
flying wise.
2 at the front and 2 at the rear.
Work.
Please take a moment to locate your
That's
nearest
about it.
exit, bearing in mind it may be behind you. In an
No,
emergency,
flying now. I don't want to use my Xbox controller
We
anymore.
appreciate your attention and thank you for flying.
I want
with
to
Air
use my
Central.
flight setup.
We'll be
and
coming around shortly with our snack service.
After work,
And
sometimes I just don't feel like
we
setting it
only
all up.
accept card payments for any purchases. If there's anything we can do to make your flight more comfortable,
We're gonna spin
please don't
around,
hesitate
contact
to
the
ask.
tower, and then
Thank you.
program in departure.
Enjoy the flight.
I'm not sure what I really expect out of ATC on this flight, being that we're in like West Africa, but it looks beautiful so far. All right, let's spin around. Alright, very good. Put our parking brake back on. Program in. Well, first of all, let's go to map. Oh, hang on, we gotta do this here. Takeoff data, that looks good. Alright, confirm takeoff data. Fine. And tower, we have 118.02. It should go in there automatically. There we go. And 121.1 for departure. So let's go ahead and program that in. Oh, I can't just type it in. What is it? 121.1. I don't think I can do it this way either. No. You have to go and tune it in here. RMS. F standby is 121. So I already have it. Very good. That's done. Nav we'll do later. Identity, good. That's on. Let's make sure this is all good. Alright, on. Identify. Yes, is auto. This is on above. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's contact the tower. Afrilink Tower, Afrilink 123 requesting departure clearance, runway 15, please.
Afri 123, runway 15, winds calm, cleared for takeoff.
I forgot I can zoom out through here. Right, that's 2.5, that's 5. Alright, 10 miles is good. Alright, let me program the heading. And we're gonna put our speed on managed mode. Okay, IAS autopilot. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's remove the shift lock. Put these all the way forward. Park and brake. Put on strobe lights, landing lights. Alright, we are already starting to go, so we gotta go. A little bit in the yellow is okay, I guess. One rotate. Positive rate. You're up. On the all dampener. Spin around. My feet off the rudders now. Almost go flaps up. Oh, we never did set an altitude, did we?
Afri 123, contact departure.
Contact departure, Afri 123. Alright, flaps up. Principal departure, Afrilink 123, climbing past 3,000 feet for flight level 160.
Alpha 523 Brazzaville departure radar contact. Turn right heading 280 vectors to detour, then on navigation.
Autopilot on. Hands off to yoke. Hopefully we're good. Put our engines back a little bit.
Brazzaville departure contact Farmville approach on 125.390.
Contact Brazzaville departure on 125.39 and Afrilink 123. Morning, Brazzaville departure, Afrilink 123, currently climbing past 6,000 feet for flight level 160.
Afri 23, Farmville, departure identified. Bonjour, madame.
Madame? I don't sound like a woman? That's racist. That's sexist and racist. Alright, everything looks pretty good so far. Pull our throttles back a little bit. I've been having a hard time getting these synced up on this airplane.
Afri 23, Farmville departure, climb flight level 160.
Climb flight level 160, Afrilink 123. Still playing with the see, look, they're like, see how far apart they are, and it's still okay, now it's showing proper. All right, close enough. All right, very good. You're on our way. I don't think I've ever flown over this part of Africa before. It's pretty cool. I love me the ATR, it's such a good airplane. Our trip today, you see here's the part of Africa that we're in, right outside the Congo. The way I built this route was we come over here and then we take a highway, but this I might not have saved the correct one, but either way it's very similar to the route. And we have our arrival all the way up here, and then our approach takes us over here and then into ILS.
Dear guests, we have now reached a safe altitude where you can use your electronic devices. Please ensure they are in airplane mode. We hope you enjoy the rest of your flight with us on Air Central Flight 123. If you need anything, just give us a shout. Thank you.
Air Central Flight 123, what the hell is that? So far, so good. shit. Alright, let's put our power management in climb mode. We forgot about that. Or not we, I forgot about it. It's been a while since I've been in this airplane. Alright, let's increase our thrust a little bit. Once we get up to our cruising altitude, we'll go ahead and I guess pull the throttle back a little bit. We'll see. Depends on how fast we're going. I have a Phoenix flight planned for tomorrow in the 2024, and then I'm on the fence about buying one of two airplanes in X-Plane. Definitely going to be from Rotate. Just don't know if I'm going to buy the MD-88 or the MD-11. Like, there's an MD-88 already, a free version, but it's not very good. So, and really, the MD-11 and the MD-88 from Rotate, MD-88 with the sound package, it's almost the identical price to the MD-11, so I'm not really sure which one I'm going to go with yet. Still on the fence about it, but I'm definitely going to buy one of those two. And then we just got to plan out the... But why am I showing it this way? It should be this, like this. Then, yeah, for the rest of the week, I'm gonna, you know, look and see what I haven't flown in a while. I'm gonna do an F-28 video. We might do like a Just Flight week. I have so many planes from Just Flight. I got the Piper Turbo Arrows. I have the RJ, the A146. Poly just came out with a new military plane that I'm really kind of interested in. All right, we are almost at cruising altitude. We never did change our baro to standard. I guess we should do that. And once we get up to cruising altitude and established on our route, we'll go ahead and flip the navigation over to localizer mode and make sure we have the correct course and frequency and all of that plugged in. We can pull all that up here actually. All right, charts. So here's our RNAV that we're doing. It's a long little route that we have here for this arrival. We're going to come up to Lelat, and then from Lelat we're going to be picking up this ILS here. So, you know, from Lelat we're going to come in I haven't looked at the chat, by the way. I'm not really expecting anybody to be watching this tonight since it's so late. So if there is somebody chatting, I apologize, but I'm not really watching the chat tonight. Alright, we're at altitude. We can turn off manage speed mode and just keep it on regular mode there. Let's go into cruise mode on our power management. Let's set some cruise power.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached our cruising altitude, so you can sit back and relax. We'll be starting our snack and drink service shortly. Today, we're offering a delightful chicken sandwich and a refreshing fruit salad. After the service, we'll be coming around with items from the Air Central shop, so keep an eye out for something special. Remember, we only accept card payments. If there's anything else you need, just give us a shout. Thank you for flying with Air Central.
All right, 75 looks okay. See what happens with our speed. If we're not going fast enough, I'll switch it. All right, let's put our traffic on where's it at? On normal.
All Fly 123. Contact browser control on 121.1.
Contact browser control on 12.1. I'm sorry, 121.1. Afrilink 123. Browser control, Afra 123, currently cruising flight level 160. Good morning. Alright, so let's plug in our nav. So for nav 1, we have 109.5, 109.5. That as our standby. Same thing for nav 2. Alright, that's all good. Go back to our flight plan now. Go to performance, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure we have our course set. It should be 156. Let's go into heading mode. Let's sync our heading. Heading mode activated. Let's turn this knob to ILS. And our course is right now at 360. We need to be at 156. Program that in. It'll make it very easy on this airplane to see the course direction, you know, the course degree or whatever it's called. But you know, our course, we can't really see the numbers that well and turn this dial at the same time. Down here on the bottom. All right, 156. All right, that's good. Let's go ahead and put ourselves back in that, and let's go into nav mode. And over yonder, we got that, and what's their course? Yes, 360 as well. Just spin this until we get to 156 as well. Alright, very good. That's all done now. Now we can just really sit back for the rest of the flight here. Not really a whole lot to do with this airplane. What's our fuel looking like? Fuel flow is good. And we have plenty of fuel. All right, very good. Let's go sit in the back for a while. Or sit outside, one of the two. Guess we can hang out here. So we're looking at about 250 for our decision height. We may want to go in and actually make sure that we have the right top of descent in here. If we need to be at 2,100 feet by the time we get to ELAD, let's go inside real quick and see if that's the case. Alright, so they got VLAD there. That's good. And a max of 230 knots. So let's make sure we have that in there. Oh yeah, that's right. We do it this way. Speed constraint is 230. And we can leave that. Okay, so that's good. So that's 230. Let's see what it says. Anything. So Venus is 2000.
Afron 23, browser control. Contact Libreville info on 126.5.
Contact Libra info on 126.5. After 123. Libra info after 123. Currently cruising flight level 160. Good morning.
Afri 23, Libreville info. Identified. Good morning.
Yeah, that's good. That's only 6 miles out. We can put 220 in here, I guess. Right, and right, 130. Fine. We're probably going to be in manual mode anyways by then. Good. Let's see if we can plug in a target here. Nope. Okay, temperature configuration. Oh, look at this. I wonder if we can play with this here. Let's see. It's currently 28 degrees Celsius. Come on, let us play with this. It's currently 10:08. Yeah, I don't think it'll let us do anything with this. Nope. That's alright. No big deal. Alright. Picking up our highway now. Africa's very bumpy, isn't it? I mean, if this is what it actually looks like. We just sit back and chill. It should bring up, you know what I can do actually? Let me do this here. We'll go into Flight Aware a little bit and look around for some flights while we're just chilling. We'll pick out some flights for the week. ABS 123. Here's our Phoenix light right here, Idlewise 384. Alright, so let's see here. We're talking about just flight. Doubt there's any RJs available. Any MD-80s? Nope. Wolf. Vision Jet. Piper Turbo Arrow. A lot of these flights will be more available when America's open to the public tomorrow. Here's one that's only 38 minutes. Here's a Piper Turbo Arrow 3. There's one for 46 minutes. Yeah, we'll have to look at these flights tomorrow. Alright, let's look at... Well, we haven't flown the 777 in a while. Let's see what they got going on here. Let's look for the shortest flight. Or not the shortest, but maybe one that's like 5 or 6 hours. Because with the, how we can increase the sim speed, it helps out quite a bit. Hey, what's up, you? It's an air... Huh? So far, so good. I don't know if anybody's watching. I don't really care if anybody's watching, to be honest. Well, it's so late. I just wanted to fly an airplane. And I'm going to be streaming a bit tomorrow, so I just want to make sure everything is working. Yep, we're flying. We're flying in West Africa right now. Yep. Here's Air Canada, Toronto to Heathrow. Do that. That's only 6 hours. To Air France. We haven't done an Air France flight, I don't think. Let's do Air France. Let me go back and see what else is here. It's Korean Air, United Emirates. We could do this one, JFK to Heathrow. I don't want to do Air Canada though. Let's do this. Air Canada to Charles de Gaulle. That's 5.5 hours. That'll take about 2.5 hours in real life. So let's do this one. Let's do... If there's anything else we can choose here right now. Got a CRJ. Let's look at the Havilland. What's the Havilland got going on? Link. We did that flight last week. Jazz, Vancouver to Portland. We could do that. Bojet, Alicia, Luxair, Link. I don't like this Jazz flight to Portland. We could do that. Or to Portland. Alright, let's do that. Store that one. I think the rest of these I'll look for tomorrow. And there's more flights from America. That'd be rare. Let's see what Rare's got going on here. What? Somewhere on the bottom's fine. I'll leave this how it is and then worry about the rest of it tomorrow. If I want to do the F-28 and the RJ, I'm not going to find those on FlightAware. Alright, let's see what our flight's doing. Let's sync our heading. Let's see where our top of descent's supposed to be at. Let's see here. after OL 441. And we still got a while to go. Okay. Performance. Speeds. The gap is 107. Wonder if Sayintentions will. That's not what I'm. Where's that? Not Sayintentions. Place it. Here we go. All right. Let me make this bigger real quick. Large. And dispatch performance. Performance. Populate from last flight. Let's do landing, show options. Yeah, see, they got 103, 108. That I like a lot better. 103 and 108. That seems to me more realistic than 120. That would put us in the class of an A landing, but there's a difference. Oh, we do have it on deficit chart, so 230 would be our 259 would actually be our descent out our decision height. 259 for A class land. I think this VREF speed constitutes a A class land. All right, let's make you small again. Go ahead and change it here. Then change it here, I think. Alright, well, they have 107. Pretty close, actually. Gotta be changing it here. Let's see. Not a big fan how this screen is just flashing like that. Alright, performance. Takeoff, cruise, approach. Oh, here we go. 103, 108. Okay. Let's see here. Type it in manually. 103. No, we can't. All right. Can we put in any wind information? Let's at least try that. That's a good trick. 190 by 6. Wind gusts 190 by 6. Okay, so we can't type in wind gusts, just the H is 108. Can mess with that. That's good. I was gonna go upstairs. Anyway, and that, so might as well. Ever realized how green West Africa? I thought it was like all deserts. I could. Lions are. I could tigers. Okay. Button that would. Okay, I thought I had a program. It's not. Let's see. Next. Oh, there's only a few. Got a little bit of time. Oh, you can see the shadows on the ground from the clouds. That's pretty cool. Oh my goodness. That didn't just happen. Nah, it wasn't me. I don't care if they could hear me. Everybody farts. Not Big C. I'm more worried about customers hearing me when I do it. Because that microphone I use when I'm talking is pretty sensitive. Oh yeah. Pretty sensitive. Not as sensitive as like 80-year-olds get when I ask them how their gender appears on their. We have to ask them because they're 80 and they don't understand. Most don't understand. Say some do, most don't. Like, what you mean? Don't I sound like a man? I'm like, yes. I have to ask. As well. It's like, just fine with me. Shit. I never stream this late at night. Yeah, no, I'm always in bed. I know, right? I might be down here again tomorrow night this time. Who knows? Might live on the wild side for the next 2 days. Might dye my hair blue and shave it off. Dye it first and then shave it off. Just to rebel against the man and be completely punk.
Afri 23, Libreville info. I'll have you descending in about 20 minutes. Feel free to ask if you'd like it sooner.
Go back to the air traffic. Copy that, Libreville info. We'll descend when you're ready for us to descend after 1, 2, 3 out. Game really is pretty at times, like the scenery and shit. Yeah. If I had a more powerful graphics card, it would look a little better, but this computer does a pretty damn good. Yeah, this computer does a pretty damn good job. Dude, that corn cake stuff was so fucking good. I need to buy that package more often. It's super easy to make. It's just a quarter stick of 4 tablespoons of butter melted, can of cream corn, and like a quarter cup of water, and that's it. You just mix it all up, put it in the pan, and just bake it like brownies. That rice was pretty good too with the chicken in it. I liked it. Gotcha. Yeah. That makes sense. I was just trying to find a way to get rid of the chicken. You should have seen the salad I ate last night, man. I ate like a true fat kid last night. Like, this salad was huge. I bought that bag of salad mix, and I took like half the chicken and put it in the salad with the rest of the corn on the cob and just mixed it all together. Yeah. No, it's okay that you didn't touch it because I ate it. Like, I was saving it for dinner, so I ate it for dinner. Okay. I'm not complaining. Well, sometimes food gets wasted, like the stuff on the stove I'm going to throw out tomorrow, but alright. You know, it's not a whole lot of food, it's just some potatoes and a few pieces of meat. Oh. Yes. Yeah. Food doesn't ever go to waste in it. Well, I shouldn't say ever, but food rarely goes to waste in this house. Most of the time, we don't have enough to eat. All good. See ya. That was her daughter. Looking downstairs, she was making some ramen noodles. That's some good shit. I need to make ramen noodles every once in a while. I used to eat ramen noodles a lot when I was a bit younger, but now that I'm getting older, I just don't want all the sodium. And that sucks. Like, you gotta like stop eating. Even in moderation, like, that stuff's a lot of salt, man. Now that I'm like older and I read labels on the back of stuff that I buy at the store, like, it's crazy, some of the calorie content. Not even so much the calorie content at times, but like the salt and the cholesterol and the carbohydrates. That's a big one. Carbohydrates, you gotta look at that added sugar, man. That added sugar is a sneaky bitch. You can look at something and be like, oh, it's only got 2% carbs, and it's got like 60% added sugar, and you're like, no, damn it, I was almost ready to eat something tasty. Let me go back to eating cardboard. VNav is kind of sneaky in this airplane. Like, I'm pretty sure if we put ourselves in VNav now, it will start descending us like immediately. Like, this airplane and VNav are not real good at talking to each other. Some airplanes, they get along real good. This airplane, they don't like talk to each other too well. But yeah, we should be descending right after OL 441, so. At least that's what it says. That's what it says here, I believe. Yeah. At level 16,000. This briefing panel is one of the best free add-ons I've ever had. Might be the best free add-on. This and the traffic injector, I think, are really good. This one is just great. The info that it gives you. the map that it comes with. I mean, like, being able to zoom in and see, like, the runways and shit. I mean, like, that is really cool. Yeah. I wonder what's over here. People must live here. It's got an airport. Huh. I wonder what the population is that lives, like, over in this kind of island. Pretty cool. One thing I would like to see briefing panel put up maybe one day is maybe just put in like the ATC sectionals so you can see like what area you're going to be flying into. Like I know it's got like, you know, it's kind of, oh maybe this is that. Doubt it. No, it's not, because we've switched a couple of times. Let's see, if we switch again here momentarily, we'll know that these lines are maybe for switching. I don't think they are. We got a while to go until we descend. It's on the map. One day maybe I'd like to see them make the engine sounds a little better in this airplane. It doesn't look like we're going to be using VNAV for descent. VNAV is starting to go down. I mean, we can always start our descent now. Well, let's do that actually. What does it say in here? 15,000? Nah, we'll hold off on our descent. We definitely have to fly the F-28 because there was an update that came out on that airplane that I missed about a month ago. I hear the DC-9 is good again. I might have to buy that again and check that out. The DC-9 that I bought and returned like 2 days later, I heard that it's really good now, so I just have a hard time justifying buying planes for Microsoft 2020 when 2024 is out. It's just, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm really not. I'd really would like to buy more planes for X-Plane, to be honest. But all the planes really that are available on X-Plane, I already have in Microsoft, and to me, that's very redundant. I mean, outside the flying dynamics probably being a lot better in X-Plane, I mean, the controls are going to be the same. You know? Visuals in the cockpit might be a little better, or maybe around the airplane, but essentially it's going to be just, they're going to be like interchangeable. I could put them side by side and you probably can't even really see a difference. I mean, the one plane that I don't have right now that I'm really waiting for is that Bluebird, 757 to come out. I know they have one available in X-Plane, but I don't really want to buy it. That one, Bluebird has one coming out that's going to be brand new. And the A380 just had an update come out, so maybe we'll fly the fly-by-wire A380 this week as well. I kind of want to get to flying like propellers and smaller planes this week. I really do think it's just going to be like a just flight week. I really think we're going to do something with the turbo arrows, something with the RJ, with the FJ. And I'll have to go through the plethora of airplanes that I have, the whatever 200 airplanes that I own, or however many ones I own. I forget how many.
Descend via Fono 1 Lima into Libreville.
Jesus. Descend via Pono 1 Lima into Libreville. We're going to start our descent now. Afro 123.
Afri 123, descend. Flight level 150.
Descend flight level 150, Afro 123. Alright, we'll try VNAV and see what happens. Pull our throttle back a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our approach into Libreville, please return to your seats and ensure that your seat belts are fastened. Kindly stow your tables and refrain from using the lavatories at this time. Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm not really sure what accent folks have in this part of the world, but there wasn't anything that I thought would mesh, with West Africa, so I just put it on random. As far as the flight attendant. Okay, so we got traffic below. Performance 107's fine. We can leave that in. Libreville info, Afro 123. We're at flight level 150. Let us know when we can start descending, towards the destination.
Identified. Good morning.
Morning.
Afri 123, contact Libreville approach on 125.39er.
Contact Libreville approach on 125.39er Afro 123. Have a good day. Libreville approach, Afrilink 123, currently cruising flight level 150, ready to descend anytime for the ILS runway 16.
Afri 123, expect the runway 16 approach into Libreville.
Afri 23, Libreville approach, identified on Boli.
Oh, VNAV, stop flashing on the screen, VNAV. We're not following you today. We're a leader, not a follower. Can't really see much outside the windows. We'll just hang out here. This airplane looks pretty damn good, doesn't it? I like the livery, man. It's a pretty cool livery, like the color scheme and how it goes from like really dark to light. I like that. It's pretty cool looking. Alright, let's see if they're gonna have us start descending towards 12,000 feet. We'll just use VS mode, I guess, for descent. Alright, let me plug in 12,000 feet. See shit. This is the kind of plane that you need to have that pop-up like display like you have an X-plane. Can't see shit in this airplane, man. Hopefully the pilots in real life can see it more clearly. Because you can't see shit in this one. Squinting, you're like, what is it? 12,000? We're not too far. Here's the body of water. Airport's like right on the corner. Tablet is pretty useful for certain things. Checklist is not one of them. I know as the way to see the checklist in the game is to use the tablet, but tablet really sucks. I missed Microsoft 2020 with the letting the co-pilot do the checklist. I think that was a great thing. I don't see a way to do that on this 2024 tablet. All right, let's see if they start descending us soon. We have 20-some miles to get to above 12,000 feet.
Libreville approach, course OL 438 at flight level 070.
Cross Oscar Lima 438 at flight level 070, Afra 123 out. Alright, let's start our descent. Throttle back a bit. Oops. And what did they say? OL 438. Well, let's leave it at 12,000 for now. Let's move our nose a little bit more. Move it to like 1500 down. That's going to be a little fast. We still have 20. Oh, he said that's 7,000, so we can disregard this 12,000 here. Let's just put it down to 7,000. All right, let's raise up our nose a little bit. Let's do minus 13. We'll keep our speed somewhat respectable. Probably put on that was weird. All right, landing lights. All right, everything looks okay. Speed is good. The reason our VNav is showing this way is because our flight plan has us at 12,000 feet for OL 441, but they told us to get down to 7,000 feet, and it's going to be hard to drop to 7,000 feet when you have 10 miles in between you. Yeah, you're not going to be able to drop in this airplane. I don't think you're going to drop to 5,000 feet that quickly like that. Think up our heading. Let's accept our speeds. And 107, that's okay. Yep, looking good. And looks like we're gonna get to 7,000 in time.
Cabin is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, as we make our final approach to Libreville, please ensure that all electronic devices are switched off and stowed away until we've arrived at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away, return your seats to their full upright position, and make sure your seat belts are securely fastened. Upon landing, our Air Central staff will provide you with information regarding your connecting flights. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome. Actually, let me do this now. So we have 1008. Our decision height is 230. And we're gonna put this down to
descend, flight level 040. Over 040. So.
Descend flight level 040 after 123. Alright, that's good. And let's set this for 107. That looks like 145 is the lowest we can. Oh, no, we can't. Here we go. Yes, 140 is the lowest we can. Alright, whatever. I don't really care. No problem. Here's our destination coming up. I'm thinking about just leaving it in this mode until, like this navigation mode, until we start making our turn towards the airport. I don't really see a reason to change anything.
Afri 123, descend altitude 3000, turn left, heading 320 vectors for the ILS runway, 16 approach.
Descend altitude 3000, turn left heading 320 vectors for ILS 16 approach. Afro 123. Alright, so it's going to be a little difficult to do. Go into heading mode. Put that on. And she said 320. But yeah, we never did switch our nav over, Chet. There we go. I don't know why they vectored us this way. This makes no sense. We could have just stayed on the flight plan. Probably gonna have us turn right again soon. Make this normal now for traffic. Let's keep around this speed here. 180, 170, right in that area. Gonna be turning us around anytime soon, lady? You gonna turn us around to the airport anytime soon today, lady?
Afri 123, descend altitude 2100.
Oops, wrong button. 2000, that'll work. Descend flight level 210 or 2,100 feet after 123. Approach after 123. When can we start making our turn back towards the ILS runway 16?
Afri 123, turn left, heading 255 vectors for the runway 16 approach.
255 vectors. Okay, very good. Let's go, how far out are we? 17 miles. Alright, localizers capture. We'll see if it moves us. I don't think it will. I could be wrong. I'm not ready to put the flaps down yet. Libreville approach, Afro 123. We're established on a localizer for runway 16.
Afri 123, cleared for the ILS approach runway 16 at Libreville.
Clear for runway 16. Copy that. Afro 123. When we get about 10 miles out, we'll start putting our flaps and shit down. We still got about 12 miles left. 11. All right. Flaps 1. You got flaps 1 and flaps 2. That's about it on this airplane.
Afri 123, contact Libreville Tower on 118.7.
Contact Libreville Tower on 118.7 after 123. Libreville Tower, good morning. After 123, currently established on the localizer and getting ready to capture the glide slope, runway 16.
Afri 23, Libreville Tower, winds 160 at 3, runway 16, clear to land.
Landing gear down. see the runway right here. Glide slip is captured, flaps full. Maintaining a good speed for this is optimal, but I don't really want to move my... No, we're okay. We can go down a little bit more. All right, that's a little too slow, I guess. Let's get ready to take manual control. All right, my control. Bad. Respectable landing, minus 258. I'll take it. Not bad. Minus 258. It's first time landing this airplane in 2024. I'll take it. Let's turn off Sayintentions real quick. All right. Well, look, I'll be back tomorrow. Let me show you the flight we're going to be doing tomorrow. All right. Image. Is that? I think it's this one here. Yep. Here's the flight we're going to be doing tomorrow morning. Hopefully tomorrow morning. Definitely tomorrow sometime. I don't know what time, but probably in the morning. But yeah, Microsoft 2024, Zurich to somewhere near the toes of Italy. But yeah, man. Hit like, hit subscribe before you leave this show tonight. And, you know, do all them good things. And I will see you on the next episode of the Airplane Show. Ready? Ready for it? See ya!